At Emergent, we take critical and decisive steps to prepare against threats to public health, in step with governments and public health leaders worldwide. Developing, manufacturing, and delivering protections that outpace emerging health threats, from viruses to biological and chemical attacks. Stepping forward as one to better protect us all.
Good afternoon. My name is Asgeir Storsve, and I'm pleased to represent Emergent, where we work alongside government and private partners to prepare for and protect against public health threats. We develop and manufacture medical countermeasures. Medical countermeasures are medicines that can be used to prevent, protect from, diagnose, or treat disease in a case of potential health emergency. An emergency stemming from a terrorist attack, a naturally occurring emerging disease, or an accident with a chemical, biological, or radionuclear material. We are an innovative life sciences company working in this CBRN space. Global health and preparedness are more critical than ever. I think we can all agree that it's no longer a question of if the next public health crisis will occur, but when. And the public health threat landscape is quite diverse, with looming health challenges, including not only antimicrobial resistance, emerging infectious diseases, and pathogens with high pandemic potential, but also accidental or deliberate CBRN releases. The panel you're about to listen to will focus on keeping health at the center of preparedness, which is certainly a critical issue. We must keep in mind, however, that public health preparedness goes beyond healthcare. An inability to respond effectively to a public health crisis also jeopardizes national, regional, and international security, as well as economic stability. We have seen that the initial reactions to a public health crisis with increased preparedness and response initiatives are typically followed by a period of complacency until the next crisis arises and the cycle continues. Avoiding returning to business as usual requires both commitment and resources, not only from governments, but from all stakeholders. We must do something different at this time if we are to be truly prepared next time. And that is precisely what we're seeing in Europe now, with the European Health Emergency Preparedness and Response Authority, HERA, which aims to strengthen EU health security coordination, shorten crisis response times, and reinforce the EU's overall health emergency preparedness and response architecture. I hope many of you will tune in to the HERA Spotlight discussion later this afternoon, where we'll hear more about their vital work. Another important component of preparedness is the role that public-private partnerships can play in fostering successful future preparedness efforts. We at Emergent work in close partnership with governments and agencies, bringing our decades of expertise to the table. Preventing and responding to a future health threat requires a collective understanding of the threats based on shared information and continuous communication. This communication should include governments, as well as academia, civil society, and industry. And thank you to POLITICO and everyone participating here today for creating one such arena where cross-institutional dialogue can take place. By collaborating, governments and industry can have a shared understanding of the threats where governments are required to be prepared and identify the medical countermeasures needed to address these priority threats. This partnership enables industry to develop and deliver critical medical countermeasures required for rapid intervention in the event of a future health threat outbreak. Such collaboration not only accelerates the response times, but also enables industry to contribute their expertise at the right time and ensure that we have the foresight to deliver the necessary tools to protect our populations. Lastly, we believe that transatlantic cooperation provides a significant opportunity to keep health at the center of preparedness. The shared history, existing institutional relations, and related pandemic experience create a strong foundation on which to build and expand international preparedness programs. We stand at a critical juncture where global public health and preparedness have never been more vital. It's up to us to work toward a well-functioning preparedness ecosystem in Europe and beyond that keeps us safe in the case of an emergency and ensures that we have access to the innovations that can keep us healthy. Thank you.